नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि.
Nityanandam, we welcome you all with our love and respects. We welcome all the Kailaya Vasis sitting with us here in Adi Kailash and all the devotees of Bhagavan Paramsa Shri Nityananda Paramashivam sitting with us all over the world through Nityananda TV, two-way video conferencing and Facebook Live. We welcome you all on the auspicious day of Makara Shankaranti. We welcome you all with our love and respects. This morning, Pratiksha Pada Puja, we ask ourselves, what is the best way to worship the Guru? How should we worship him? It is said, all those who are well versed in the scriptures, none of them know the secret of worship. In Sri Guru Gita, verse 105, it is said, Tarikaschandadaishchaiva Daivagna karmata priye Laukitas jnananati Guru tattvam nirakulam. Tarikaschandadaishchaiva Daivagna karmata priye Laukikaste jnananati Guru tattvam nirakulam. The meaning of this verse, oh dear one, people who are well versed in the logical scriptures, Tarakastra, in Vedic Chandas, science of Vedic meters, knower of divine being like gods, those who versed in the ritualistic ceremonies and in worldly science, none of them know the Guru Tattva in its eternity. This is what Paramashiva revealed to Parvati.
Wow, such a beautiful verse, and it has a profound meaning. And Mahaveda, these beautiful verses are actually reminding me of an incident that is mentioned in our Puranas. A fisherman and a Pandit were both devotees of Devi Adi Parashakti, and even though the fisherman does not know any Shastras, he was an ardent devotee of Devi. On the other hand, the Pandit was very well versed in all the scriptures, either it being the Vedas, Upanishad, Puranas, Agamas. He was a very well versed man. He was a scholar. So naturally the Pandit had a higher ego, and he looked down upon the devotion of the fisherman towards the Devi Adi Parashakti. And this fisherman was disheartened, and he wanted to kill himself. So he made a vow, if Devi Adi Parashakti does not give him darshan, he will kill himself. He is going to attempt suicide. So he started walking towards the deep end of the river, only remembering the Devi herself. Seeing his devotion, Devi appeared in front of him and blessed him, saying that she will have a feast in his house. The fisherman was overjoyed. He and his wife prepared pongal, what we are actually celebrating today, the pongal, a sweet rice which is made traditionally in our Hindu culture. And they were waiting for Devi the whole night. Seeing their unwavering devotion, Devi appeared and blessed them. And if you see, at the same time, the Pandit was hosting a grand feast in the temple for Devi. But what happened was, after they offered this Naivedyam to Devi, These Pandits themselves started sitting down and eating whatever they have offered to Devi, because they did not believe that Devi will actually appear and accept the prasada. So, even though the Pandit was well versed in the scriptures, he only had the knowledge, he did not have the experience. That is what is called as the Guru Tattva. And in past few days, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Paramahamsa Nityananda Paramashivam has been expanding on how for living enlightenment what we need is vision and not sacrifice or any external knowledge. Till vision has not clicked with us only, we need sacrifice. When His Divine Holiness cut his ties and went to see Annamalai Swamigal, he told HTH, His Divine Holiness, that it is neither good nor bad, because of the cutting of the ties, His Divine Holiness came to know about the truth, what he really is. Ramana Maharshi was His Divine Holiness Paramaguru, and Annamalai Swamigal was actually an initiated disciple of Ramana Maharshi. And Annamalai Swamigal transmitted his Aham Spurana to His Divine Holiness when His Divine Holiness was merely 12 years old in a sacred place called Pavalakundra. So, living enlightenment does not need sacrifice or external knowledge. It only needs the vision to click in us. We only need to sacrifice or have any external knowledge and to have the patience and persistence and sacrifice until the vision clicks with us. For that, we need to sacrifice. Paramashiva Jnana Anubhuti is vision manifesting, not a torture or a suffering that Paramashiva is imposing on us. Guru, Linga and Sangha is the ecosystem that His Divine Holiness is creating. All these three components are actually very important for anything to work in our life actually. And Swamiji actually wants all of his disciples to be part of this Guru, Linga and Sangha. Guru is His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. Linga is all the temples and Kailasha in the Sangha. Means whatever temples or Padika Mandir centers that Swamiji has established all over the world. All these three put together is the enlightened ecosystem that His Divine Holiness is creating personally as the Hindu nation. When the vision clicks and cosmic union with Paramashiva happens and manifests as powers, it is the most powerful way of existing. For what? We need a strong nervous system. The breathing as Paramashiva, whom Swamiji is, will create that strong nervous system in us and make us manifest the powers and vision of Paramashiva. It is neither any effort from our side or any tapas from our side. It is just by His grace, a master's grace, that this can happen. So, remembering this powerful cognition that just by the Guru's grace, we can achieve whatever we want in our life. Let us now sit with a meditative state while waiting to connect with none other than our Bhagavan, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. Let us now chant the Mahavakya.
Om परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Let's now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly open all your three eyes and uphold the darshan of Paramashiva, the source of life.
Nityanandam. Before I begin the Pratyaksha Pada Puja and Shiva Puja today, we request all the Pada Puja participants and everybody else who is participating in this puja, physically here and online, to declare the following with integrity and authenticity. If you agree to this, please say yes loudly. I authentically recognize, which is internally process, understand and declare a truth that cosmic energy exists. Yes. I authentically recognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that Swamiji, Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nityanandeshwari Parashakti, the Guru Padukas and the Atmalinga are Chinmaya Vigrahas, embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes. I authentically recognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth that whatever I offer during the Pada Puja to Swamiji and the Shiva Puja to Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nityanandeshwari Parashakti will lead the cosmic source of energy directly. Yes. I authentically recognize, which is internally process, understand and declare the truth of Soham Asmi, that even when I worship, I am Him. Yes. Let us now enter the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The first is the Sadguru Vandanam. Now please take some flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. Nityanandam Paramasukhatam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyati Lakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. The next is the Guru Parampara Vandanam. Now please take some flowers in your hands and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. The next is the Arunagiri Yogeshwara Vandanam. Now please take some flowers in your hands and close your eyes and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. Lalate Tripundri Nitilakrita Kasturi Tilakaha Spuran Maladhara Spurita Kati Kaupi Navasanaha Dadhano Dushtaram Shirashivani Rajam Shashikalam Pradeepa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate. The next is the Tattvachamanam. Keeping your right hand, pour one udharani of water from the Panchapatram and chanting each one of the following mantras, internally drink the water that flows to the base of the palm. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Chanting the following mantra, internally wipe the upper lip and lower lip twice, using the base of the right hand thumb, moving the hand from the right to the left. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your right hand with the water in the Panchapatram, with the tips of the right hand index, middle and ring fingers touch above the upper lips and below the lower lip. With the tips of the right hand index finger and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, left nostril. With the tips of the right hand ring finger and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. Wash your right hand with the water in the Panchapatram. With the base of the right hand thumb and middle finger, touch the navel, right chest, left chest. With the right hand fingertips joined together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder and the heart center. The next is Shuklam Bharadhanam. Please take the turmeric mixed rice in your hands, clench your hands and tap the sides of the forehead along with the mantra. Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये. The next is pranayama. ओम होम ईशानमूर्धाय नमः, ओम हिं रत्नवक्त्राय नमः, ओम हम अघोरहृदयाय नमः, ओम हिं वामदेवगुह्याय नमः, ओम हम सत्योजातमूर्तये नमः, ओम हम हृदयाय नमः, ओम हिं शिरसे नमः, ओम हम शिखागे नमः, ओम हिं कवचाय नमः, ओम हम नेत्रेभ्यो नमो महस्त्राय नमः, ओम हम ईशानमूर्धाय नमः, ओम हिं रत्नवक्त्राय नमः, ओम हम अघोरहृदयाय नमः, ओम हिं वामदेवगुह्याय नमः, ओम हम सत्योजातमूर्तये नमः, ओम हम हृदयाय नमः, ओम हिं शिरसे नमः, ओम हम शिखागे नमः, ओम हिं कवचाय नमः, ओम हम नेत्रेभ्यो नमो महस्त्राय नमः, ओम हम ईशानमूर्धाय नमः, ओम हिं रत्नवक्त्राय नमः, ओम हम अघोरहृदयाय नमः, ओम हिं वामदेवगुह्याय नमः, ओम हम सत्योजातमूर्तये नमः, ओम हम हृदयाय नमः, ओम हिं शिरसे नमः, ओम हम शिखाये नमः, ओम हिं कवचाय नमः, ओम हम नेत्रेभ्यो नमो महस्त्राय नमः. The next is Sankalpa. Now keeping the turmeric mixed rice in your left palm and close it with your right palm and keep both the hands on the right thigh. And now for the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा श्री सद्गुरु प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते आद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे नेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विलम्बिनाम संवत्सरे उत्तरायणे लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतो मकर मासे शुक्लपक्षे नवम्यां शुभदितो मंगलवासरयुक्तायाम् अश्विनी नक्षत्र सिद्धयोग बालवकरण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभदितो. श्री कैलासोन्नत द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्नकुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्तक श्रीमत् परम शिव करुणा समधिकद मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह कालादि समस्त बिरलावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलबकेशरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानो वीक्षणा नरहार ध्वजोच्छेदन श्रीमद् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामिनां वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचिक स्वामिनां अवधारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ महासंस्थान ज्ञान साम्राज्य शासक सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ तृणवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान महानिर्वाणि पीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर अटलपीठस्य अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्णपीठस्य त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ कैलास पुनरुद्धारक जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामी भगवत्पादाचार्य प्रीत्यर्थम परमहंस नित्यानंद पादारविंदयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेमस्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फलपुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम मम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगल अवाप्त्यर्थम श्री सद्गुरु प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवान श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये। ओम अपौपस्पृश्य। Now please wash your hands with the water in the Panchabatram. The next is Ganthanada. Please take the bell in your left hand and ring it at your heart center while the mantra is being chanted. Om Agamartantu Devanam Gamanartantu Rakshasam Ganthanadam Karomyado Devata Hvanalanchanam Ganta Devatabhyo Namaha. The next is a Manasa Puja. Now please take some flowers in your hands and place your hands in the Kurva Mudra. Close your eyes and offer the flowers at Swamiji's feet at the end of the mantra. Om Hrutpadmamasanam Dadyat Sahasrarachyutamritaihi Padyam Charanayor Dadyat Manastu Arghyam Nivedaget तेनामृतेन आचमनीयं स्नानीयं तेन च स्मृतम् आकाशतत्त्वं वस्त्रं स्यात् गन्धः स्यात् गन्धतत्त्वकम् चित्तं प्रकल्पयेत् पुष्पं धूपं प्राणान् प्रकल्पयेत् तेजस्तत्त्वं च दीपार्तं नैवेद्यं स्यात् सुधाम्बुधिः अनाहतध्वनिर्घण्टा वायुतत्त्वं च चामरं सहस्रारं भवेच्छत्रं शब्दतत्त्वं च गीतकं नृत्यमिन्द्रियकर्माणि चाञ्चल्यं मनसस्तथा सुमेकलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तथा अमायाद्यैर्भावपुष्पैः अर्चयेद्भावगोचरम् अमायं मनहङ्कारम् अरागम् अमदं तथा मोहकं मदं पञ्च अद्वेषाक्षोभको तथा अमात्सर्यम् अलोभं च दशपुष्पं विदुर्बुधाः अहिंसा परमं पुष्पं पुष्पमिन्द्रियनिग्रहः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पञ्चमम् इति पञ्चदशैर्भावपुष्पैः सम्पूजयेत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवम्. The next is Upachara Puja. The first is Asanam. Now please take some flowers and turmeric mixed rice in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. आसनम् ॐ सर्वभूतान्तरस्थाय सर्वभूतान्तरात्मने कल्पयाम्युपवेशार्थम् आसनं ते नमो नमः। ॐ ह्रीं इदं सुवर्णासनं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवान् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। The next is Swagatam. Now please take some flowers in your hands and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Swagatam Om Shantatvat Sarvakartritvat Bhavot Paradikaranat Shiva Ukto Mahatantra Mantra Vidbhis Sada Shivaha Tasmai Shivaya Gurave Vitaragakalaaya Vai Ameyatvat Anantoyam Ajatvacat Prakirtitaha Yasya Darshanamichanti Deva Swabhishta Siddhaye Tasmai Te Parameshana Swagatam Swagatam Prabho Adya Me Sapalam Janma Jivanam Sapala Kriyaha Swagatam Yatvaya Tanme Tapasam Phalamagatam Om Hrim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Swagatam Suswagatam Te. The next offering is Padyam. Now please take a udharani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Padyam Om Yadbhaktilesha Samparkat Paramananda Samplavaha Tasmai Te Parameshana Padyam Shuddhaya Kalpaye Om Hrim Etat Padyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Arghya. Now please take the conch in your hands and offer the Arghya at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Arghyaha Om Durvakshata Samayuktam Bilvapatram Tatha Param Shobhanam Shankapatrastam Grahanarghyam Maheshwara Om Hrim Esho Arghyaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Swaha. The next offering is Achamaniyam. Now please take an udharani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Achamaya Namaha. The next offering is Dhupa. Now please take the lit incense sticks in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Dhupaha Om Vanaspatiraso Divyo Gandhadyassu Manoharaha Aghreya Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrihyataam Om Hrim Esha Dhupaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Deepa. Now please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Deepaha Om Suprakasho Mahadipaha Sarvatastimiراpaha Sabāhyābhyantarajyotirdeepoyam pratigrihyataam Om Hrim Esha Deepaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Naivedyam. Now please take the udhrani of water in your hands, hover it clockwise over the Naivedyam, and offer the water at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vividam Deva Sharkaradhivinirmitam Maya Niveditam Bhaktya Grahana Parameshwara Om Hrim Idam Sopakarna Naivedyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next offering is Paniyam. Now please take out udhrani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Paniyam Om Samastadeva Devesha Sarvatriptikaram Param Akhandananda Sampurnam Grahana Jalamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Panarthodagam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. The next offering is Punarachamaniyam. Now please take the udhrani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Punarachamaniyam Om Uchishtamapya Suchirva Yasya Smaranamatrataha Shuddhimapnoti Tasmai Te Punarachamaniyagam Om Hrim Idam Punarachamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Swaha. The next offering is Aratrikam, the offering of lit camphor. Now please take the arati in your hands and slowly wave it towards Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Aratrikam Om Hrim Esha Deepamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Rajadhirajaya Prasakhyadharine Namo Vayam Varishavanaya Kurmahe Name Kamaya Kama Kamaya Mahyam Ameshwaro Vaishavano Dadato Kuveraya Vaishavanaya Maharajaya Namaha. Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Sasaram Udagendraharam Sadavasantam Udayaravinde Bhavam Bhavani Ahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Ahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Ahitam Namami. Aratrikam samarpayami Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashivacharana Kamalebhyo Namaha.
Gurostu Maunam Vyakhyanam Nitya Gurostu Maunam Vyakhyanam Sishyastu Chinna Samshaya.
The next offering is Pushpanjali. Now please take the flowers in your hands, close your eyes, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas along with the mantra. Pushpanjali गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविदाहिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं त्वद्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवचरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द ॐ जय नित्यानन्द स्वामी जय जय नित्यानन्द लोकनाथ स्थितकाशो भगवान् कलिकल्मषमग्नानां नित्या उद्धारणचिकीर्षया स्वामी ॐ जय स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्दा ॐ जय नित्यानन्दा स्वामी जय जय नित्यानन्दा लोकनाथ स्थितकाशो भगवान् कलिकल्मषमग्नानां नित्या उद्धारण चिकीर्षया स्वामी ॐ जय 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 नित्यानन्द लोकनाथ स्थितकाशो भगवान् कलिकल्मषमग्नानां नित्या उतारणचिकीर्षया स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द ज्ञानध्यानतृप्ताय नित्या ज्ञानध्यानदायिने नित्य ज्ञानध्यानदायिने आत्मसंस्था सत्ताय नित्या आत्मसंस्थाय सत्ताय नित्या शरणगुणशालिने स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द ॐ जय नित्यानन्द स्वामी जय जय नित्यानन्द लोकनाथ स्थितकाशो भगवान् कलिकल्मषमग्नानां नित्या उतारणचिकीर्षया स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द सर्वदेवी स्वरूपाय नित्या सर्वदेव स्वरूपिणे नित्य सर्वदेव स्वरूपिणे विरक्ति भक्ति नैर्मल्य नित्या विरक्ति भक्ति नैर्मल्य नित्या भूति मंगलकारिणे स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द ॐ जय नित्यानन्द स्वामी जय जय नित्यानन्द लोकनाथ स्थितकाशो भगवान् कलिकल्मषमग्नानां नित्या उतारणचिकीर्षया स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द ॐ जय नित्यानन्द स्वामी जय जय नित्यानन्द लोकनाथ स्थितकाशो भगवान् कलिकल्मषमग्नानां नित्या उतारणचिकीर्षया स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द ॐ जय नित्यानन्द स्वामी जय जय नित्यानन्द लोकनाथ स्थितकाशो भगवान् कलिकल्मषमग्नानां नित्या उतारणचिकीर्षया स्वामी ॐ जय नित्यानन्द
परमहंस श्री श्री नित्यानंद स्वामी की जय।
The next is the offering of the Paramashivoham Oneness capsule at the feet of Sri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Sri Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव परमशिवोहम अद्वैत दर्शन प्रिय परमशिवोहम अद्वैत दर्शनम अवधारय।
गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द कृष्ण गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द नित्य गोकुलनन्दन गोपाल गिरिधर गोकुलनन्दन गोपाल गिरिधर देवकी नन्दन वासुदेव नन्दन देवकी नन्दन वासुदेव नन्दन केशव माधव नित्यानन्द कृष्ण गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द कृष्ण गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द नित्य गोविन्द सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द नित्य आनन्द सदा स्नानम् आनन्द सदा जपम् आनन्द सदा स्नानम् आनन्द सदा जपम् आनन्द सदा ध्यानम् आनन्द कीर्तनम् हरि ओम नित्यानन्द ओम नमो नित्यानन्द नित्य गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द नित्य गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द नित्य गोविन्द सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द नित्य गुरुदेव जय देवा शरणं शरणं देवा गुरुदेव जय देवा शरणं शरणं देवा देवातिदेव देवा नित्य गुरुदेवा देवातिदेव देवा नित्य शरणं देवा है नित्येश्वरा परमहंसा नित्य गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द नित्य गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द नित्य गोकुलनन्दन गोपाल गिरिधर गोकुलनन्दन गोपाल गिरिधर देवकी नन्दन वासुदेव नन्दन देवकी नन्दन वासुदेव नन्दन केशव माधव नित्यानन्द नित्य गोविन्द वासुदेव नित्यानन्द
नित्य नित्य नित्यानन्द नित्य नित्य नित्यानन्द नित्य नित्य नित्यानन्द नित्य नित्य नित्यानन्द नित्य नित्य नित्यानन्द नित्य नित्य नित्यानन्द
Hindus are the most educated religious group in the US, says a new report, reported Hindustan Times, Washington. The study by Pew used the 4-year college degree as the marker, which is regarded as the key asset for economic success. Hindus are then followed by Unitarian Universalists, Jews, Anglicans, and congregants of the Episcopal Church, according to this study. They're also ahead of atheists and agnostics. Hindus accounted for the largest share of those with college degrees, with 77%. Unitarians, a religious group that says it has no creed and draws inspiration from a range of sacred scriptures, came in second with 67%. Jews and Anglican church adherents were joint third at 59%. The Episcopal Church rounded off the top 5 with 56%. Atheists and agnostics accounted for a meagerly 43% and 42% respectively, and Muslims were 39%, Catholics 26%, which was under the total for all US adults. The Pew study made the connection between the high level of education among Hindus and Jews to project why they are also the richest in the country. Given the strong correlation between educational attainment and economic success, it is not surprising that Jews and Hindus on average have high household incomes, with over a third of them living in households with annual incomes of at least 100,000. The Hindu penchant for respecting and pursuing knowledge is encoded in the very DNA. The first statement of the sacred Brahma Sutras is Atato Brahma Jignasa. Let us now inquire into the truth. It is this sublime attitude and a powerful context of non-violence and Advaita which allows subtle grooves develop highly intelligent Hindu brains that cognize, experience, and transmit the truth. Hinduism recognizes and celebrates 11 genders and has in-depth understanding of gender and sexuality. There is no judgment or discrimination, only a deep understanding that everything that manifests in life is just a means to experience oneness with Paramashiva. We end today's Hinduism now with a powerful cognition from Hinduism. Hindu wealth is Lakshmi, wealth that is flowing, circulating current. Only when wealth is allowed to circulate can it be called wealth at all.
Vision. You will follow the rules, but you will never even be remembering or loaded by the traffic rules. Understanding about the cosmos matures your being. Almost 99% of the time, you invoke such worst life-destructive decisions due to your temporary sadness. If you have the vision of the cosmos, you will never make permanently damaging decisions in your life because you are temporarily sad. It is time I decided to hold matured conversation with humanity. Whatever I am supposed to gift to the humanity from the Kailash, everything, directly, unedited, just mapped to the need of the humanity. Food as per Paramashiva, yoga as per Paramashiva. Power manifestation as per Paramashiva, lifestyle thought currents as per Paramashiva, powerful cognitions as per Paramashiva. Now I am going to reveal sex as per Paramashiva. and all the 11 genders. Paramashiva is revealing all the great truths unedited as it is from Kailash live relay. His Paramashivoham program. Paramashivoham. Bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
आनन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं Sadgurum tam namami. Nityanandam. I welcome all the Sri Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars, Bhalasans, listeners and viewers for tuning into Nityananda TV, Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And I welcome all the two-way video conferencing people waiting for the Nayana Diksha, who are gathered here on this auspicious day of Makara Sankranti. First thing, I wish all of you a very, very happy and a blissful Makara Sankranti. And in just a few more moments, we are going to be having the live Nitya Satsang by His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva. So before me sharing what I wanted to share with all of you today, I request all of you to invite all your friends and relatives to tune into this video. Share this video in as many groups and pages as possible so that everyone would get an opportunity to watch the Nitya Satsang on this auspicious day. You all can take a few moments and start sharing this video. Yesterday, we were sharing about one very, very mystical temple in India called the Konark Temple, which was a witness of what kind of a rich intelligence that we Hindus had, how we can that is the most precise sundial and the largest sundial which can track the movement of sun in the most precise way. And I was also sharing about how we had the idea of diffraction of light 500 years before Newton. And how we were able to position our temples in such a way where the effect of the graha directly influences in that particular temple. So I was sharing about the Shanishwara temple yesterday, where the satellite, when it passed over the temple, it stopped for 3 minutes because the vibration there was so intense. And when they discovered what exactly is there, when they started researching more, they found that this is a temple which is there, and it is getting direct rays from Saturn, the Shanishwara temple. So this is what I was sharing with all of you yesterday. And today, I have one other very mystical temple called as the Brihadishwara temple, situated in Tanjore. The world's largest granite structure, the largest granite building, is this Brihadishwara temple. 80 tons weighing one single granite rock is situated on top of the tower of this temple. The most mystical fact is that, first thing, to have such intricate carvings in a granite rock, even to this day, the precision of that minute carvings, no one is able to do. And what was the technology that they used to raise the height of, like, it's around 120 feet high, to transport a 80-ton granite rock to the top of the tower? Even to this day, we do not have a technology that can actually do it, where it's a single piece rock and the whole carving is there in that rock. So how were we able to do things to that high level? What was that which we had? The most unique system of education and the very lifestyle that we lived. Who builds the buildings? That class of people. Like when we get the thing of caste system, we immediately tell they're all the lower class people. Then how did they have such high intelligence of carving such intricate details and to be able to shift 80-ton weighing granite rock onto the top of the temple? You can see the picture. This granite rock, there is in actually around 50 kilometer radius, there is no granite structure or like any other hill or anything that has this type of a rock. So where did they get this from? And how did they have such high intelligence to do it this way? The first and the foremost thing, from birth, following the same occupation as their dad, a child when it is born, exactly what the father does, he also starts getting himself trained in that field. So the specialization, because to make such unique and mystical structures, the intelligence and the specialization required is really high. So to make a structure like that, the first and the fundamental thing that is required is specialization, which happens not just in a few years span. It's like throughout their life, from childhood, the child knows what is its future going to be. and starts preparing himself for that. So starts getting himself trained, sitting with the father, how the whole thing is done. So the whole training starts happening. This way, because from the childhood their training, their biomemory and the muscle memory get accustomed to that. So the specialization starts happening. So this will not be like specialization of you, but the specialization of the entire lineage itself. And next comes the system of education. 7 years of age. That is when the cognitions that we have about life starts solidifying in us. It actually starts becoming root cognitions in us. So at that particular time of 7 years of age, the best thing that any kid can get exposed to is the direct guidance of an incarnation, the direct guidance of a guru. Understand? Now when whatever cognitions that we are having, where do we get it from? It is all the things that we have listened to from outside and what we have seen, how people respond to things, how people take decisions, how each situation, what kind of a reaction and a response comes from them. When this 7 years of age, when the child is exposed to the master at that age, right powerful cognitions starts happening in the child. So the whole intelligence is available and it awakens in them. Because this structure of education, the system of education was attacked and this was stopped for us. And lot of our scriptures, the whole Nalanda University was burnt. We only have the remnants of what was burnt right now. The amazing science of all this, how to build this temple and what kind of technology that they were having at that time. All these things were there within the scriptures, which was burnt during continuous attacks, whether it is the British or the Mughals, continuous attacks were done. So we start losing respect on our own tradition because we see that the history is not present. So when we see that there is no solid proof, and even in our schools, we are not taught the right history. It is only manipulated and taught to us. So when we start seeing that there is no proof for everything, and whatever Puranas we are having, the history itself is taught as mythology to all of us. This shakes our basic fundamental belief and the confidence on our own tradition. This leads to us losing our self-respect and distancing ourselves away from this lifestyle. But this is the lifestyle which is a fundamental requirement if you want to have such vast knowledge. And just see each of these temples that I was sharing with you all for the past few days, each of them have some or the other mystical and unique features, which to this day we have not decoded what would have been the thing, how they would have done it. When a person is working with stone, he knows very clearly, because he's continuously working with stones, the dust is going to go inside him. His lifespan is not going to be more than 35 to 40 years. Still, the whole lineage works with it in that same field, because the fundamental cognition of and the vision that they carry of for what are they doing, that they're building a huge temple which is going to stand forever in the history. That kind of a powerful cognition is what resulted in such amazing mystical structures that are standing to this day. But these are not the things that we are taught, and instead we are made to believe that we do not have a solid source and we do not have all those intelligences, and everything is just declared as superstition. So what is the solution? How can we regain that knowledge? There are so many people out there who want to do stuff like research in aeronautics and research in medical field, architecture, like this, many different things. People are just waiting for an opportunity to have a breakthrough in it. Now the doors are open for any of you to explore into these sciences. The first and the foremost thing needed for us to have access to this science and to be able to think in that scale is the happening of a guru in our life and the powerful cognitions that needed to be developed within us. And Swamiji has opened these doors for all of us. Anybody who wants to learn amazing facts and to really explore and do research in these sciences, and who wants to live that lifestyle. There is a 21-day program available for all of you who want to join and be part of this lifestyle. The Paramashivatva. In this 21-day program, you will literally live the exact lifestyle that was lived by the enlightened civilization. And you will experience, taste, have a glimpse of that enlightened civilization which is now being revived by Swamiji as the only Hindu nation, the Kailasa. The link is projected now. You all can take a few minutes and go into this link, learn more about this program and enroll yourself into this. Anybody, if you want to become an adept in the medical field, you want to become an adept in the engineering, or you want to become an adept in the aeronautics, the science required for all of these, which is much, much advanced than any of the modern sciences that is available today. It is all present and saved by Swamiji. Over more than 1 million scriptures have already been collected by Swamiji. It talks about whether it is about the astras, shastras, or the medical field, or the whole study of the neurology, anything. Anybody wants to do research in this and who wants to explore into these sciences, want to live that highest lifestyle of the enlightened civilization, the whole science is available to all of you in the form of the 21-day program. We have it coming up this February and March and April. So you can enroll yourself into any one of these 3 programs and be a part of the greatest happening, the revival of the enlightened civilization. So with this, we are going to be moving to the next segment. But before going into that, I remind all of you and request all of you to share this video to as many friends as possible. Understand that on this auspicious day of Pongal, if you are going to gift your friend to have the darshan of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva, this is the best thing that you can ever gift. I request all of you to start sharing this video in your own pages. I request all the Adinavasis to share this video in all your Facebook pages. Invite your friends. You can share it even in the groups. Take a few minutes now and start the sharing. Each person that is going to connect to Swamiji through your video, it is literally you enriching that person. It is you enriching that person. So do not miss this opportunity. So take a few minutes now and start sharing it. And with this, we'll now be moving to the next segment, Nitya Satsang with His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashiva. Before we enter into that, let us prepare ourselves with a small meditation. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes and start chanting the Mahavakya.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda
Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham
तारकं देवा विद्युतो भाति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति ॐ अश्वध्वजाय विद्महे पद्महस्ताय धीमहि तन्नः सूर्य प्रचोदयात् कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं बुधहेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि ओम श्री शिवसूर्याय नमः रक्षां धारयामि।